Hello again. I'm out of bed today, but I'm feeling a little ballsy today, and I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, yes, I'm 30 to 35 kilos down, but I'm just starting to get a bit squishy, is the best way to put it. Um, so, me being me, I have to organize everything and do everything like years in advance because I'm just weird like that. I like to be organized. I was looking at last night the full body lifts, and it just occurred to me I'm not sure I want one now. I wanted one before, but it might ruin my tattoo. So I'll show you what, like, I've got underwear on, so, avert your eyes if it's, if someone's behind you, or, shut the thing so no one needs to see this shit. But anyway, just if anyone's interested, I'll just the mirror. Okay, so you can see I've still got my marks there. The burger's still there, but nowhere near as big as it used to be, which is wonderful. So I've kind of flattened there. But I'm very squishy. And check out this shit. Now, I've always had big arms, but it just kind of... Look at the hair damage on that shit. That's just gross. So I'm gonna need surgery on there. There's no doubt about that. And my legs, as much as they're, look at, it's hard to see, but I can like grab it now, and I couldn't grab it before, and it's just disgusting. I'll always have big legs, but I know I'm going to need that part done, and definitely, your pouch as you do. But my concern is how I'm going to do this. Over this side is my tattoo, the methods. I have my favourite tattoo down here. Now, when they do the surgeries, they take off like from there down to like your ass crack. Well, that'd be my tattoo gone. That's a little bit devastating. So I'm really, really, really hoping I don't need the full body lift. I hope I don't need my ass to be reshapen. Like, it's possible because it's pretty, like, at the moment it's very squishy. Like, my girlfriend says, oh, look how small your ass has gotten. Yeah, that's great, but it's squishy. But yeah, I don't know, it's all a bit scary now I think about it. I know it's not something that's I could even think about doing for another like 2 years or something at least, but I know you've got to be the same weight for 6 to 8 months or something like that as well. So, but that's just scared me. That's my favourite tattoo. So I'd be really devo if they had to cut through that. They'd have to cut it all off. They couldn't cut some of it. They'd have to cut it all off, and I'd have to get it redone. But yeah, that just scared me. And I thought, all right, I may as well show you. So I'm a bit squishy. And still, it's hard to find my belly button, but that's because the burger's still big. But I'm just, yeah, I'm very squishy. I'm very, I don't know. I mean, I was obviously massive, but my skin and everything was always very tight. I mean, my arms, not so much, but they're drooping. It's disgusting. And I didn't realise, and as I look at it now, I'm not showing you right now, but I'm looking at it in the mirror now, and it's just gross. I wish I could just cut it off now. But it is what it is. That's what happens when you get really big. But it's just something else I'm going to have to deal with in the next 2 years. I mean, this is one part of the journey, but I guess, like they say, the journey doesn't end till you've got the skin removed and you're comfortable within yourself. So, yeah, I'll be looking into it now to go on lists, because lists can go from, like, I don't know, they can last like months and, sometimes years, 2 years or something. And I don't really want to be, I don't want to hit my, do my milestones and whatever. And in 2 years' time, after being the same weight for however long, then have to go on another waiting list for another 2 years. Like, I just like to be organised. I'd love to be able to go, sweet, I'm where I want to be. I'm just going to go get it all cut off. But obviously I don't have any money. So being a single parent, it's not very likely that I'm going to have, 50 grand sitting there to go have that done. So, and I'm not about to go and loan that kind of money either. So, yeah, it looks like I'll be going on some kind of waiting list to get it done through the public system. They say through the public system, as long, they'll put you in if it causes rashes and stuff like that. But I have that problem anyway, because I have my my Caesar scar, which is under one of my folds, and it's, I mean, obviously, and it's, I get quite rashy there. I've actually not nowhere near, like it hasn't happened since I've lost the weight, but it was happening a lot before, and as the skin gets, floppier, I know it's going to start happening again. So it's just a matter of time to see what happens and see how my skin goes. I'm hoping the swimming will kind of do something to it, like tighten it a little bit, but I'm pushing 40, so I don't like my chances of having my skin go back to normal in any way. I mean, yes, I've always been big. I've never been a small girl. I haven't weighed under 100 kilos since like year 7. So, like, I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, it just sort of devastated me, the thought of losing my favourite tattoo. But I guess if that happens, I'm going to have to make sure they remove the whole bloody thing. And so I can get Mitch to do it again, because I love that tattoo. And I think because I am planning more, I think I need to be a bit more strategic. So, I mean, I want the one on my arm redone, on my wrist redone, and I want one on my other wrist. So I guess that'll be it until my journey's over and my skin's tightened and whatever, because once that's done, I'll get my big tiger on my left leg, and but also I'll put off my one for my brother that I was going to put in the middle of my back. So I guess we'll just have to strategically place and plan the next tattoos. I know this means like nothing to most people because not everybody likes them, but for me, I like them, and all my tattoos mean something, and they mean something a lot they mean a lot to me. So yeah, we'll just gotta think about that. I wasn't thinking about that before, so anyone else who's thinking about that, also big weight loss and stuff, and you're going to have leftover skin, just don't get any more tattoos if you've got some. And just think about when they cut them off, what's going to happen to them, and maybe think about what you could put over them. That could be a thought too. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm like half dressed, so I need to finish getting dressed and finish doing what I'm doing for the day, because I've been tidying up and cleaning and whatever else. Love domestic days. So, yeah, anyway, goodbye. Something to think about.